And then next up is Sarah Green. Sarah Green is a podcast host. You want to pay attention because you want to get on podcasts. She's a digital legacy nerve. Great way to leave a legacy is on Sarah's podcast. She's a recovering overachiever to turn burnout into a brand. Best known for living understaffed, the Understaffed podcast. She talks candidly about work, identity, and navigating adulthood without pretending to have it all figured out. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to know it all. Sarah's a master at that. She's a podcast host. Oh, it says that twice here. Uh, Sarah, I don't need to read it twice. We got who you are. Take us away. Come share your gifts with us.
Well, I would say I feel very underqualified, being on the show, listening to the previous guests from the last, like, half hour, 45 minutes. I am, very much a, recovering overachiever. I put 110% into everything that I do, and it is exhausting. Really, the goal for me is to slow down a little bit and seizing the moments that are with me day to day and really kind of focusing on, like, what's happening right now. So for me, I've dealt with mental health issues and anxiety my entire life, and seizing the day for me isn't about being fearless, but it's about pushing through the fear and making the movement anyway. And so I I do like to seize moments in front of me. If I wanna go skydiving or bungee jumping or whatever, that's great. But also, I wanna seize in front of me how to regulate my nervous system and how to break through those anxiety barriers in order to build my business. I actually have a photo business as well, and I recently came into this incredible idea with, combining my podcast equipment and software into my photo business. So, like, literally that happened this week, and I'm trying to capitalize that, and I'm trying to get into my brain with the anxiety levels and being new to this community. Um, Speaking personally from a Seize the Day standpoint, last year I was working for the US Army as a civilian, and with all of the changes and all of the administrative things and all of the things going on, I actually ended up losing a 4th promotion. And so I anxiety led and, mm, a little bit of anger, I would say, and excitement, I did quit my job and I seized the moment to really take I have a corporate travel position. And so that job is not full time, it is kind of seasonal, and decided to take that, like, as full time as possible and then take the podcast to the next level with my photo business. And so seizing the day for me is actually super special and super important, and I would strongly recommend for the people that are out there with, struggling with depression, as I have for the last 20 years, struggling with anxiety, a little bit of PTSD from my childhood. There is a lot to be learned about yourself and a lot to be learned about the world around you, and taking that minute, whether it's the next hour or the next 10 seconds, to just breathe and push through the fear. Um, One of my favorite influencers, I think her name's Elise Myers. She says, "Do it scared." And I know a lot of other people have used that phrase before too, but doing it scared is kind of what fuels my day with the amount of anxiety that I deal with. And with my podcast, with the Living Understaffed podcast, myself and my co-host Erica, we have been friends for a long time, and we talk a lot about the mental health issues that people don't want to talk about. Um, and we talk about our own personal experience and the things that we go through. Erica still works for the Army in North Carolina, and she's, dealing with all of the things that are going on with government service right now. And I'm dealing with um, basically the job change. I moved to Texas. I moved in with some family, and the dynamic and the environment change and all of that. Anxiety is a huge piece of that. So in order for me to seize those moments and really push through with my business, with myself personally, mental health wise, seizing the day and doing it scared is it's kind of my go-to every single day. So thank you very much for letting me come on and talk, because it does some of the people that I listened to previous to this slot was uh much more qualified than me, or it feels that way. So I'm very grateful to be here. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for sharing your gifts and thank you for your vulnerability. You're getting out there to a few people here, and after the broadcast, how many hundreds. By you sharing your vulnerability, you are giving other people permission to be real. You're qualified. That's why you were invited to be here. So, you know, Ram Dass said it a little differently: be here now, be in the moment. That's all there is. And that's gone, and that's gone, and that's gone. Be here now. And your gifts are remarkable. Sarah, thank you for sharing your life, your story, and take good care of yourself and have an amazing day.
You
Thank
as
you.
well. Thank you.